All right, what if we have a polynomial on top and a polynomial on the bottom? Okay, all bets are off. We cannot split it into many fractions anymore because we'd still have two terms on the bottom. There's no way we could use our exponent rules if we have multiple terms. So before I tell you what to do, and it will be polynomial long division, I want to go back and just review long division with numbers. So if we were dividing 27 into 410, the first thing we do is take 27 into 41, and it goes one time. So we divide first. Then we would multiply. We do divide, and then we do multiply. 1 times 27 is 27. Then, do you remember? Then we subtract. 41 minus 27 is 14. Then we bring down. We bring down the 0. And then we'd start over again. The 4 steps are always the same. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. So now we'll divide 27 into 140, and it goes 5 times. That's divide. Now multiply. 5 times 27 is 135. Let me turn that off. Hold on. Okay. Then we subtract. 140 minus 135 gives me 5. Okay. Nothing else to bring down. So that's my remainder. Now please don't write remainder 5. I know that's probably what you learned in elementary school, but it just throws me off. I wish teachers wouldn't do that. The proper way to write your answer is 15, whatever you've got on top of your divide sign, and then the remainder, which is 5, divided by whatever you were dividing by, which is 27. So your answer would be 15 and 5 27ths. Now let's see how that works with polynomials. First of all, here's our steps. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. Those are the same 4 things we'll do with polynomials. All right, so let's see how this works with polynomials. The first thing, we have the same 4 steps. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. So for divide, we're going to do the leading terms only. So I'm looking at the x from the x plus 2 and the 3x squared from the trinomial under the divide sign. So I want to look at how many times x goes into 3x squared. Or what would I have to multiply x by to get 3x squared? Or a third way of thinking of it, what is 3x squared divided by x? Well, to turn x into 3x squared, I'd need a 3, and I need one more x. So that would give me 3x. Or if you think of 3x squared divided by x, one of the x's would cancel, and you'd get 3x. Now don't worry about the alignment. The 3x is over the 8x just because that's where my typesetting program puts it. I don't have any choice. Personally, and that's probably more correct, but personally I always put it above the 3x squared when I would do them written out. But in any case, it is right, so don't worry about it. It's just anywhere up on top. The placement's very important with numbers. It's not so important with polynomials. Okay, now 3x. The next step is multiply. I'm going to take 3x times x and 3x times 2. When I divide, I look at leading terms only. When I multiply, I do the whole thing. So 3x times x plus 2. 3x times x is 3x squared. 3x times 2 is 6x. So that's multiply. Divide, that gave me the 3x. Multiply, 3x times x plus 2 gives me 3x squared plus 6x. Divide, multiply, next step is subtract. Now when I'm subtracting things with multiple terms, just like when we subtracted polynomials a lecture ago, I'm just going to change the signs and add. So I'll change the sign of the 3x squared to negative 3x squared, change the sign of the 6x to negative 6x, add them together and I get 2x. So I've subtracted. Notice that those first terms should always cancel. If they don't cancel, you've done something wrong. Okay, divide, multiply, subtract. Last step is to bring down. I'll bring down that 4. Now I come back and do it all over again. Divide, leading terms only. So I'm looking at the x in the x plus 2 and the 2x in the 2x plus 4. What do I need to multiply x by to turn it into 2x? Or what is 2x divided by x? Same question. Well, I need to multiply by 2. So that's divide. Next I multiply. I take 2 times x plus 2. 2 times x is 2x. 2 times 2 is 4. That's divide, multiply. Last step is bring down. There's nothing more to bring down. Or excuse me, next step is to subtract. So I subtract and get 0. There's nothing more to bring down, so that's my answer. I have a remainder of 0. So my answer is that when I do that division problem, my answer is 3x plus 2. Okay, these are the next 3 problems I want you to do on your own, and then we will do the answers in the next video.